Hi guys, it's Amy from Nail Polish Baby 90 and welcome to today's video. Today I'm here with the third collab of the year that I've been taking part in with some amazing other nail polish vloggers and YouTubers and Instagrammers. So again, as it has been all year, it's going to be with Lindsay, Holly, Zenorah, Jess and myself. And then we're having Hannah from Hannah Eve Nails to join us this time. Again, she's done one in the past. So I will link everybody's videos down below and let's just get started. So for the third collab of the year, we decided to come up with our own nail polish tag. Basically, there's a couple that go around on YouTube and we've all done them all more than once. So we decided we'd start off and just all submit a few questions and get a new, brand new, fresh, exciting nail polish tag out there. I believe we are calling this the Nail Polish Addicts tag, but if I am wrong, I will leave whatever the title is in the title bar. I'm really in the mood at the moment with doubting myself. I'm not sure if this is baby brain in any way, but I'm not going to commit to it, but I think it's the Nail Polish Addicts tag. Like I say, any corrections will be up there. Question number one is, what is your favourite nail polish finish? We have obviously creams, crellies, textures, glitters, toppers. I'm going to say it was a tie, almost a tie, but I have managed to pick one between creams and crellies. I love cream, nothing better than just a plain cream, easy formula. They make my life complete. I love them when you just grab it and you can pop it on your nail so easy and without any fuss. But I'm going to say that I like crellies the most, just because white crelly mixes, as you all know, are my crack and I can never have enough of them. And it's just something nice about having a little bit of glitter and a little bit of pop in there that just sets the cream apart from the crellies. So my favourite nail polish finish is crelly finish. Question number two is, what is your favourite ugly pretty colour? Now this was a really easy one to me. I've had this one in my collection for a long time. I think I've described it as the best pretty ugly colour of all time, and this is, let me shake it up for you, Uh-Oh, Roll Down the Window by OPI, and it is that kind of cargo green colour. I believe from the title it is maybe insinuated to be vomit from Uh-Oh, Roll Down the Window, but it's something so flattering on your nails. And if you can see this and you find it, because you can probably get it quite cheap, because I got it on sale in Sally's, I would definitely recommend picking this one up because it is so good, and especially from the autumn that we're just coming into, this is a staple in my collection. So this is Uh-Oh, Roll Down the Window, my favourite ugly pretty colour. Question number three is, what polish in your collection is the most sentimental to you? I had a couple. I was going to pick some of my first ever China glazes because they are quite sentimental, because that's what started me off on my nail polish journey. But in the end, I had to go for the nail polish that I wore on my nails on my wedding day, and this is I Saw, You Saw, We Saw, Warsaw, and I always get them in the wrong order, so I just had to check. It's just a really nice, not quite navy, not quite bright blue. It's right in that middle there. I didn't want to wear something too dark on my nails on my wedding day and be too dark and vampy, but I didn't want to wear a bright blue, and the theme of my wedding was kind of this sort of blue. All my bridesmaids wore this. I also gave a bottle of this to all of my bridesmaids, so for that reason I love it, and it's I Saw, You Saw, We Saw, Warsaw. Question number four is one of my questions that I added in, and this is, if you could go back in time and pick up any nail polish collection that you missed out on, what one would it be? And I put this because I always feel that I got into the nail polish game a little bit late. There's a few collections that I missed out on that are really hard to find now, and I just wish if I got into nail polish like a year earlier, I would have had them all in my grabby hands. The first one is the Alice in Wonderland collection by OPI. Oh my god, that's the one with I can't even think what that is. It's like an Alice, Absolutely Alice, which is a blue polish, kind of similar to Dorothy Who. There's also Mad as a Hatter in that collection. If you go and Google it, it's so stunning. And if you look back at the kind of OPI collections, it was a bit of a turning point, I feel, for them, when they started to use more glitters and more interesting mixes, opposed to just the kind of the standard cream polishes. Sorry, just letting the cat out. And the other one that I also missed out on is the Wizard of Oohs and Ahs by China Glaze. I do have a few of them now, because a few of them are still around, like Dorothy Who and Ruby Pumps, but just some of the other ones that I'm missing I would really like to get my hands on. So those are the two collections that I would go back in time and grab if I could. Question number five is, what is your all occasion nail polish? Now I decided I wouldn't pick a nail polish, I would pick a colour range of nail polishes. So I decided to go for the off-white nail polish. These, in my opinion, you can wear anytime at home, casually, on a night out, on a classy night out, on a drunken night out, at work, everywhere. This is just so clean and fresh, and I love the off-whites. So the three that I went for to show you from my collection are my favourites are my Boyfriend Scales Rolls. Obviously, everybody loves this polish. I don't know how easy it is to get. It was from the Spider-Man collection that came out right when I started to get into nail polish. And this is literally pretty much white, with just a few little drops of grey in there that just make it that slight off-white colour. The second one that I have is Skull and Gloss Bones, and this came out in the Pirates of the Caribbean collection. Very, very white with a few drops of grey in it mixed in. So that one there is Skull and Gloss Bones. And the last one is the more white with a few drops of skin colour in, and this is my Vampire is Buff. This came out in the European collection, the same as the one that I wore on my wedding day, the Warsaw one. So you can still get this. If not, the one that came out in the Coca-Cola collection, You're So Vanilla, is very, very, very similar to this, if not a complete dupe. So these are the three that I would choose as my favourite off-white colours available and ready to wear in all occasions. Question number 6 is, what is your essential nail care item? I'm only picking one item, and this is the item that I've used the most recent. I before would never have used cuticle oil. I just hated it. I had a few, I couldn't find anything that I liked, but recently I've come across Avoplex by OPI. I'm not going to be talking about OPI for the whole video, I promise, and this has actually changed my cuticle nail care life. It's just a really, really nice oil. It absorbs really quickly. It really makes a difference on your nails. After about 2 or 3 days of me using this on my cuticles, I found there was such a big difference, and I think you can see it in my swatch photos as well. It really, really made a difference. So cuticle oil, and in particular Avoplex by OPI, is my nail care essential item. Question number 7 is, what is your favourite newly discovered brand, indie or mainstream? So I'm going to first of all give a shout out to Jess, because 90 Lacquer is amazing. I have done a review video, I will link this down below. I'm not saying it because I have to, or I feel I have to. I'm saying it because this brand is amazing. There's going to be lots of exciting things to come. This one here is Concord, and it's going to be available again very soon, so I will link my review video down below. The second one, which is also an indie brand, but an older indie brand that I've just recently discovered, and this is Polish Alcoholic. Now, I bought her 6-piece Marvel superhero collection, and this is one of them. This is Storm. I have worn, I think, 5 out of 6 of them, and again, they're just really, really nice formulas. Builds up really nicely. Most of them are 2-coaters, and representing, she's from Europe, so it's more of a local indie brand to me than some other brands which are normally America and Canada based. So my 2 upcoming and favourite brands are 90 Lacquer and Polish Alcoholic. Question number 8 is, what is your go-to badass colour, or the colour that makes you feel the most sexy? And I'm just going to go for straight up black. I have a few different blacks and a few different brands, but this is the one I just grabbed quickly, and this is Liquid Vinyl by Orly. There's just something badass and quite sexy about a plain black nail. Black matte nails are also, I think, quite sexy, so that is my colour, which is the most badass, straight up black cream. Question number 9 is indie or mainstream. Now, this is going to be a tough one for me, because if you'd asked me this a year ago, I would 100% without no thoughts just said mainstream, because up until probably this year I loved the mainstream collections. I was so desperate to see what was coming out, and they were really kind of taking steps forward, I felt, and trying to kind of catching up with the indie brands. But if we go on 2015 as a whole, I would definitely say that I'm more into the indie brands. They are doing things that the mainstream brands aren't. Mainstream brands collections are becoming a little bit repetitive in my eyes. So for that reason, I would say indies over mainstream any day, especially in 2015, because 2015 has been an amazing indie nail polish year. And question number 10 is, what brands collections do you look forward to the most? I'm going to do one mainstream and one indie. The mainstream brand that I look forward to collections coming out of is OPI. They do a lot of different, they seem to be doing a lot of different glitters and texture finishes and effects, which just makes them a little bit ahead of China Glaze in my opinion. They also do lots of collaboration collections, which I do like, when they did obviously like the Katy Perry ones, and they did some with Serena Williams, and they've done the Coca-Cola collections and the Spider-Man collections. I like that because I like the fandom and celebrityness going in together with nail polish. For me, that just, I really like that for some reason. And my favourite indie brand that I look forward to new collections coming out on is Dolish Polish, just because again it's very similar reason, because she comes up with such amazing themes for the collections. Like she's just had a horror collection come out, she's done Walking Dead ones in the past, she did the Ultimate Fandom collection part 1 and part 2, and I have a lot of the ones from part 1. I've got some that are based on Grease, on Twilight, on Jersey Shore, just everything. She just really hits into pop culture and makes such really unique nail polishes. So for that reason, she is my favourite for indie nail polish. So this is the part of the video where I would normally tag lots of other YouTubers and vloggers and YouTubers and Instagrammers and all those people. Did I say YouTubers twice? I think I did. But I'm not going to. I'm going to say that if you have a nail polish platform that you vlog on, or to talk about nail polish on, or anything like that, please do this tag, link it down below so I can watch it for myself, and also spread the tag around the nail polish world. I didn't want to pick out individual people because I feel that some of us who are doing this tag to start with will pick the same people, so I'm not doing a cop out. If you do this, this is what you do and you review nail polishes and you love nail polishes, I want you to do this tag and tell me what your answer are to those 10 questions. So this, like I say, is the third collab with my nail polish ladies of this year. We will be doing one more in December time. If you want to see more of them, or you have some suggestions for what you'd like us to do, leave those all down below and we will try our best to work through them all. I'm sure we could probably slip in and do maybe 5 collabs a year, or maybe 6 if we could all get enough time to put them together. So thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe and I will see you all later. Bye guys.